Hi, I'm Lynn Schneider, Director of Marketing and Communications here at Shell Point, and today I have the opportunity to interview a visitor to our campus that I thought you might find interesting. I'd like to introduce you to Wayne Langley. Wayne is with a company called Varsity, and they are a marketing and consulting company for senior adults in businesses like ours that provide services. So Wayne, tell me a little bit about Varsity and also what brings you to Shell Point today?
Certainly. Well, the reason that I'm at Shell Point this week is to participate in the United Methodist Association annual conference. We've been a business partner of theirs for a number of years, and we appreciate the opportunity to learn about the mission opportunities and business challenges of the members within the association.
And you guys have been having a lot of educational classes and professional development seminars.
We have. We've been very engaged this week with a variety of activities. Certainly the opportunity to network with members that are participating here at the conference this week, but also the opportunity to learn about what's happening in the field of aging services. We're very intentional about making sure that we understand the opportunities and the challenges that our customers have in their day-to-day business, and we look forward to sitting alongside them and learning with them.
Well, as you know, you guys helped Shell Point a couple of years back do a focus survey with some focus groups here, and to learn a little bit about us and to give us some insight into ourselves and how we were doing in terms of communicating with our residents and also communicating with people who don't live at Shell Point.
Yeah.
And that was a very helpful process. And of course, the UMA, Shell Point has our accreditation through the UMA, and so we're Eagle accredited, which we are very proud of that fact. Yeah. And it's nice to have that national accreditation so that people from outside of our community know that we've gone through a rigorous process to really make sure that we measure up to the standards that we should in the industry. Now, you've been on the Shell Point campus for a couple of days, so tell me what you think. I know you've been here several years ago, yes, but there have been a lot of changes. So what have you seen while you're here?
Wow, there has been a number of changes, a lot of growth, a lot of fresh space for people to connect. I think what I believe about a community like yours is really the opportunity that our residents have to connect. And for me, when I walk onto a campus like Shell Point and observe and get a chance to see firsthand the residents interacting and connecting with one another, and having the opportunity to have that sense of belonging, that's really that's the message that we send to them before they move in to your community or others that we have the privilege to work with. That's really what we're selling. It's the opportunity to connect, the opportunity to age with grace, and the opportunity to live their very best life in this next phase of life, as we call it.
You know, it's a wonderful observation, because I think here at Shell Point, it's all about relationships. I find that, the relationships between residents, resident to resident, but also the relationship that the residents and the staff have. We feel very close and connected to the residents, and it's very meaningful to us. And in many ways, our residents often mentor staff. They are setting examples for what it's like to lead a successful life and to have that wisdom that comes with the age and the knowledge that comes. And for many of the younger staff, that's something that's very beneficial. And of course, a lot of our residents volunteer. I'm sure you may see that in a lot of other communities, but more than half of our residents are registered as volunteers here at Shell Point in some capacity or another. And it just makes such an enriched lifestyle here.
It does, and one of the things that I noticed, not only the buildings and the fresh repositioning and projects that are always ongoing, it seems like here, but it's how you feel when you participate in the community. And we had the opportunity to dine in one of your wonderful venues, and the service and the hospitality that was a part of that experience is second to none.
Nice.
But the other thing that I noticed in just walking around the campus and visiting with the residents, there truly is a unique culture here. And I think people are appreciating the opportunity to enjoy life, to pursue the things that are meaningful and provides purpose for them, because I think at least how I view aging, it's really all about finding that purpose in life and maintaining it over time. And I know that in visiting with your residents this week that there's a lot of dialogue around what they're doing, not just in terms of enjoying, the water or the golf or the meals, but it's connecting with one another and finding a way to really relate and create that culture that I think is so special about Shell Point.
Oh, that's so nice to hear. Well, we appreciate you coming to our studio today and paying us a little visit. And it's really great to hear the perspective that you have, because you do go to so many other communities and see so many other places that are providing services to senior adults. So it's wonderful to have you here, and I appreciate you stopping in. And thanks for joining us today on the show, and I hope you found that interesting. And as always, it just makes us proud to know that we're here at Shell Point.